Imagine a serene evening when the world feels still and the only sound is the quiet hum of your thoughts. The day's noise has faded, leaving behind a calmness that invites reflection. In this stillness, something stirs within you, a feeling, a whisper that gently tugs at your attention. It's subtle at first, like a breeze brushing past, but as it lingers, it becomes undeniable. There's an odd sense of familiarity in this moment, as if something or someone is trying to reach you. You can't shake the feeling that this is more than just a fleeting thought. You pause, trying to make sense of it. It's not a loud declaration or a sudden realization, but a soft, insistent presence. The message isn't in words, yet it resonates deeply. It's as though a part of you, one that you often silence or overlook, is now speaking up. Perhaps it's a forgotten desire, a long-buried truth, or a question you've been afraid to ask. Whatever it is, it demands your attention. You might wonder why it's surfacing now, but deep down, you know there's significance in its timing. This moment is not random. Life has a curious way of sending signals when we need them most. Sometimes we receive them through a gut feeling, a vivid dream, or an unexpected encounter. Other times, it's the stillness itself that reveals what we've been avoiding. The universe, fate, or perhaps something divine, seems to conspire in these moments, urging us to listen. It's as though the answers we seek are closer than we realize, waiting for us to be ready. And now, the time has come. A shift is taking place, subtle but powerful. You can feel it in your bones, in the rhythm of your heartbeat. It's not fear that arises, but a quiet knowing. You're being called to awaken to something greater. The question is, will you lean in and listen? This gentle nudge is an invitation, one that asks you to trust yourself and embrace what lies ahead. You are not imagining this. You are being guided. And in this moment of stillness, as the world remains hushed, the path before you begins to reveal itself. There are moments in life when everything seems steady, and then suddenly, without warning, a shift occurs. Someone you once held close begins to drift away. It could be a friend, a partner, or a family member. Someone who has shared your laughter, your tears, and countless memories. Their absence creates an emptiness that lingers, a hollow space where their presence used to be. You may not understand why it's happening, and the lack of answers only deepens the ache. But life often moves in ways we can't predict, pushing us toward growth, even when it feels like loss. As painful as it is, this separation is not a reflection of your worth. The people we love sometimes carry burdens they cannot share. They may be struggling with fears, regrets, or truths they aren't ready to face. Instead of confronting these emotions, they pull away. It's a form of self-protection, even if it leaves you in the dark. Their departure may feel like a rejection, but it's rarely as simple as it seems. They are fighting their own battles, ones that may have nothing to do with you. Understanding this doesn't erase the pain, but it offers a glimpse of compassion, both for them and for yourself. In these moments of uncertainty, it's natural to question yourself. You might wonder if you could have done something differently, if a single word or action might have changed the outcome. The mind replays conversations, searching for missed signs or forgotten clues. But the truth is, not all endings are preventable. Some relationships shift because they've served their purpose. Others end to create space for something new, something that aligns with the growth you've undergone. Clinging to what was will only prolong the suffering. Letting go, though difficult, is an act of courage. The universe, in its wisdom, often clears what no longer serves us. What feels like a painful loss may actually be a redirection. This isn't a punishment. It's a necessary step toward your own evolution. Each goodbye, no matter how unexpected, carries a lesson. It reveals what you value, what you're willing to fight for, and what you're ready to release. The discomfort of separation forces you to turn inward, to reconnect with your own strength and resilience. Through this process, you gain clarity, not just about the other person, but about yourself. Even as you grieve, remember that healing is not linear. Some days will be heavier than others. Memories will resurface, and questions may remain unanswered. But in time, the weight will lessen. You will come to see this parting as a pivotal moment in your story, not an ending, but a transition. The emptiness will make way for something new, something more aligned with your journey. And when that time comes, you'll understand that the pain you endured was never in vain. It was the catalyst that set you free. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. Many believe it's a gift we offer to those who have wronged us, a way of excusing their actions. But in truth, forgiveness is something we give ourselves. It's the release of the tight grip that resentment holds over our hearts. Carrying the weight of past hurts may feel justified, but it ultimately binds us to the very pain we wish to escape. Choosing to forgive doesn't mean what happened was acceptable. It means you are no longer willing to let that pain define your future. Letting go isn't easy. The mind clings to the memories, replaying conversations and moments that left you wounded. You may search for explanations, hoping to make sense of it all. But some answers will never come, and waiting for them only prolongs your suffering. True healing begins when you decide that you no longer need those answers to find peace. Forgiveness is not a single act. It's a choice you make each day. Every time bitterness tries to take hold, you have the power to release it, not for them, but for yourself. There's also the matter of forgiving yourself. In the aftermath of heartbreak, it's common to turn the blame inward. You may question your choices, believing you should have seen the signs or acted differently. But hindsight is unkind. It distorts the truth, making it easy to judge yourself from a place of pain. What you must remember is that you did the best you could with the knowledge and strength you had at the time. Self-forgiveness is not about denying your mistakes. It's about recognizing your humanity. Every experience, even the painful ones, has shaped the person you are becoming. As you release resentment, something remarkable happens. The space once occupied by anger and sorrow begins to fill with clarity and peace. You start to see the lessons hidden within the struggle. The heartbreak you endured taught you resilience. The betrayal you faced showed you the importance of boundaries and self-respect. Every tear shed watered the soil of your growth. And now, you stand stronger, not in spite of what happened, but because of it. Forgiveness transforms pain into wisdom, allowing you to carry the lessons without the burden. The path ahead is no longer clouded by the shadows of the past. You are free to step forward with an open heart, no longer shackled by what was. This freedom is not a sign of weakness, but of profound strength. It takes courage to release what has harmed you and to trust that life still holds joy and fulfillment. As you embrace this new chapter, know that your healing is not only a personal victory, it's a testament to your resilience. The wounds may have left scars, but those scars tell a story of survival, growth, and the undeniable power of forgiveness.